It's the Christmas season, and this weekend in Jasper, it's O Tannenbaum Days. Let's find out about that in this edition of WJTS in.form. Hello, I'm Bill Potter. Joining me in the studio is Nancy Eckerle. Nancy is the Executive Director for the Jasper Chamber of Commerce, and it's O Tannenbaum Days this weekend. It's hard to believe that here it is December and Christmas really is here.
It is. Well, you know, it's a shorter season this year, I guess, because of the way Thanksgiving falls. But so, yeah, this is the third event in the Old World Christmas for Du Bois County. And in Jasper, we call it O Tannenbaum Days, and it will be December 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Okay, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes, it is.
Okay. And it is a weekend of shopping in Jasper is what it is.
You know, it's a weekend of shopping. It's a weekend of artists and crafters in many of the stores. It's just a fun weekend to get you in the spirit of Christmas and enjoy so much that we have in Jasper throughout the whole city. It's kind of catered to the downtown area, but there are other businesses involved. For example, you could start at Dysinger Jewelers and go all the way to Audio World. And in the meantime, you could go to Green Thumb and some other businesses that are kind of scattered throughout the community, and then focus on the downtown area if you want to just walk to the many things that are going on.
Okay, now this is a piece of paper that you brought me.
Yes.
That has everything listed that's going on and a nice convenient map on the back about where to go. But it's amazing the amount of things. How many stores are involved, and
well,
each of these stores has an event. Is that
that's right? 30
Okay.
something like that, 30 something stores, and then by the time you include like St. Joseph Church for their tours and the museum and various things like that, there's a lot of things to do. It would probably be physically very difficult to go to everything and see everything that's on here. But you know, you start out, we do ask the stores to have a crafter or an artist in their business to showcase the artistry and the great talent that we have in this area. So they, for the most part, most of them have done that. And so you could just take the map, and we have sent these home with all of the elementary school kids in the Jasper School Corporation. So check those backpacks because they're in there.
Okay.
And anyway, so you could go to so many of them. And in addition to the artist or artisan, many of them have specials in their stores. They also have extended hours. They have treats, so you can get something good to eat or drink in many of the stores. And just really have a good festive weekend and just enjoy the whole spirit of the holidays.
Well, I'm just looking through here, and there's some really neat things. Like at Sturm Hardware, you have somebody making leather bracelets and other small leather items, and right below that, Chocolate Bliss Kitchen Essentials. It has someone performing Strings Incorporated.
Right.
So I guess it's music and crafters.
Right, it's not necessarily, so it's artist,
Okay.
I guess you might call it the artist. So an artist could be a crafter, the artist could be doing artwork, the artist could be doing singing or music of some sort. Right, and then at the train depot, we have this other flyer that the art studio, the art center prepared for us, and they have an artist studio sale every year on Saturday and then on Sunday, and they do have artists in there in the train depot. They're demonstrating what they do, and they're also selling what they do. And since it's a studio sale, many of their items are discounted, so you can go in there and get some good bargains on some great artwork.
So this great, I guess paintings would be in pencil.
Oh, paintings, wire work, ornaments, pottery, weaving, scarves, just all kinds of stuff. It's a fun place to go for the weekend.
Okay, so you know, and you can't go to all of these in one day, so you'll need to come to Jasper or be in Jasper for 2 days at least.
That's right.
And you spread it out over 3 days.
That's right. And we have carriage rides all 3 days. So you go to City Hall, right in front of City Hall. The carriage rides are free. So bring your family, your grandkids, whatever, and get all bundled up and get on the carriage. And the carriage rides will be Friday evening 5:30 to 8, Saturday noon to 4, and then Sunday afternoon noon to 3. And if you want to make a Goodwill donation, that's great, because we do have to pay the carriages to run. So you can make a little donation, but really if you don't want to, it's free to ride the carriages.
And each of these entertainers or crafters is free at all these places, although I guess they might be selling some of the wares that they make.
Hopefully they are selling what they're making, right, so that it helps kind of pay them for taking their time to be in the stores.
Are we looking at extended hours for the businesses?
Some of them will be open Friday evening till 8 o'clock, and then really on Saturday it's kind of like 10 to 4, that range, and then Sunday noon to 4. So typically regular hours, but maybe extended a little bit on some of the days.
Okay, and this is the O Tannenbaum Days. So O Tannenbaum meaning Christmas tree in German.
Christmas tree, yes, which is the big Christmas tree in the middle of the town at the courthouse square.
So that's the O Tannenbaum.
That is the O Tannenbaum.
Right there.
Or maybe the Tannenbaum.
So let's hope the weather is just right and puts people in the
Yeah.
Christmas mood, and they can go around and shop.
Yes, and we will have Ray Major playing some music, and also some members of the Actors Community Theater will be singing Friday evening, going around caroling.
Just kind of around not
the
in
area.
a store specifically, but
Right,
around the area.
right.
That's
And then
neat.
Santa Claus is there all weekend.
Santa's going to spend time.
And Santa will be there Friday 5 to 8 and Saturday and Sunday noon to 3. And he'll be in his special house on the courthouse square. And that is a great place to have a tradition, to bring your child every year, take pictures of your own, and just make it a memorable occasion to visit Santa.
So they can go and see Santa right there on the square. Is
Yeah,
it on
yeah.
the square?
It's on the courthouse.
Okay, on the
in
courthouse
the
square.
property.
Okay. So it's easy to get to.
Yes, and also throughout the whole holiday season, Santa Claus will be there throughout the whole season. Typically Saturdays and Sundays, there's a Friday thrown in every once in a while, but you can drive by the little house and this paper will be hanging on Santa's house. So if you just want to find out during the week when Santa will be there, look for this paper and then you can see where the hours will be.
So Christmas is coming to Jasper.
It is.
And then, we want people to shop locally, and that's the idea of having, I know that the 3 weekends in Du Bois County, as through the Du Bois County Visitor Center.
That's right.
It was in Huntingburg, then in Ferdinand, and then now in Jasper with O Tannenbaum Days, because we want people to stay locally.
We do. And, there is so much that you can get in the stores locally. Sometimes you think maybe there isn't, but look a little bit harder. It's there. Call the chamber. We'll direct you on where you can go to find the items that you're looking for. Bill, I also wanted to mention that St. Joseph Church is doing some tours of the church Friday evening at 7 and Sunday at 2. And these are not only tours of the church, but there will also be tours of the clock tower. So you can climb all the way up to the clock tower if you choose to do that. Ooh. And that's a great thing. I chose to do that at Strassenfest this year. What a great tour. And you have to be physically able to do it because you're climbing straight up at some point on ladders that are just like attached to the walls. But it's fun and it's
Sounds
very
like an
intriguing.
adventure as well.
It is an adventure.
And then you can see out. You
Oh
get to look
my,
out.
it's just beautiful to look out over the city.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
And that'll be at St. Joe's Church this weekend.
That will be at on Friday at 7 and Sunday at 2.
So just 2 times?
Just the 2
Those are
times.
2 opportunities.
And then, in addition to some of the stores having things, Trinity Church, Precious Blood Church, and St. Joseph Church, they're all having bazaars and cookie walks. So, you could surprise your wife, Bill, and come home with a whole box of cookies that you could tell her you went and baked somewhere.
Yeah, no, she'd know better.
But someone did bake these. They are all home-baked cookies, and they're wonderful, all kinds of beautiful holiday cookies. And then at the bazaars, they have some great items that they're selling there, too. So it kind of spreads it out, not just the artists, not just the stores, but the whole community event.
And we do want to point out that these maps or brochures with listings of everything that's going on the weekend of O Tannenbaum Days is available everywhere.
In the
well.
stores, in all the stores that are participating. At the chamber, we have them. We also always have a box right outside the chamber for you to just pick them up if we're not there over the weekend. A couple other things I wanted to mention was the Arts Center. They're having the Texas Tenors Holiday Show that Sunday, December the 8th at 7:30. And you do have to call ahead to get those tickets. The museum, the Du Bois County Museum, has things going on all weekend, all the way from Santa Claus in his golf cart to the kids can make crafts to sing vintage German artifacts, just so many things. The Festival of Trees, that various businesses had put up great trees and decorated there. The library has some things going on, story time with Santa on Sunday. The middle school will be having something, but it's really the American Legion on the auxiliary. This is the 76th year that they're having Santa visit, and he gives a goodie bag to every child, and that will be Sunday, December the 8th. And on the flyer, I accidentally still had last year's date. It says December 2nd, but it is December the 8th because December 2nd isn't even a Sunday this year. So I did make that error on there, and I apologize to the American Legion for that. But it will be Sunday, December the 8th. Come and bring your child. We've all done this when we were children. It's just a great 76 years of doing this for the community. It's a neat thing. And you leave there with a neat bag of treats. You get to see Santa Claus, the middle school band plays. So it's a fun event. And then the Humane Society is having a cat adoption, and that is Saturday only from 11 to 4, and the adoption fee is $20, and that pays for the whole fully vetted cat. So the cats are all ready to go. $20 to get you a nice cat for a nice Christmas present.
All right. Well, and this is December 6th, 7th, and 8th, this
Yes.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Jasper. It's O Tannenbaum Days.
O Tannenbaum Days, and just a variety of things going on. Get one of these maps and look at it, study it, and then plan out your weekend.
Yeah, you might want to get this map really tomorrow, the
Yes,
day after, so that
yes.
you do know where you're going and what you're going to do and
Right.
the entertainment there is. We also want to talk about Rojack. This makes a nice little gift, the
It
engraved
does.
brick boulevard.
And we do this every year for Rojack. We have these forms, and this will be in the Herald. We also have these forms available at the Chamber office. If you just can't think of something to give someone, but yet you want to maybe contribute to the things that are going on in the old Jasper area, you can still get the engraved bricks. They're put in the area down by the depot. It's fun just to kind of walk around that area and look at all the bricks that are already engraved.
And see names of people you know.
That's right.
And you go look for your own brick, so that's
And you
fun too.
can.
Yeah.
And so one brick is $50. If you do 2 to 3 bricks, it's $40 each. And then 4 plus bricks are $25 each. You could do a brick for your whole family if you want to and still contribute to a great cause in the Rojack projects.
And all of this, if they want information, contact the Jasper Chamber.
That's correct. I do want to mention, though, on the O Tannenbaum Days, it is a multifaceted event. It's really sponsored by and funded by the Greater Downtown Jasper Business Association. Through the Chamber, we do a lot of coordinating of it. And then it's also sponsored by the DuBois County Visitors Center, and they do a lot of advertising out of the area for this event. So it's a fun weekend, just a great way to think of the arts, think of shopping locally, and remembering to just to have a fun Christmas atmosphere in your own community.
And if you haven't started Christmas already, or if you need a little bit more Christmas cheer, go to the O Tannenbaum Days.
Yes, that's right.
Nancy, thank you very much
Thank
for
you,
coming
Bill.
in. Our guest has been Nancy Eckerle. She's the Executive Director for the Jasper Chamber of Commerce. This weekend, it's O Tannenbaum Days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Jasper, throughout Jasper. Thank you for watching WJTS Inform. We are local people watching local people.